so it looks like we are ready to bar or ready to fill these, I should say. These are the ones that we are working on, the pralines. The white looks beautiful. So we're gonna go ahead and fill these. These are gonna be the caramel peanut ones. There's chocolate in them as well. So I'm just using a small measuring spoon just because I don't want to overfill. And this tends to be easier to fill with a very small spoon. So, and I can go ahead later and add more once I've got them all filled, but for now I just kind of go along and get some in there. These molds aren't very deep, so they don't hold a ton, but the flavor certainly is enough to impact. So you don't need a lot to get that really good caramel peanut flavoring, especially the caramel. It's quite nice and rich, really good. Tasted good with the dark, or with the chocolate, milk chocolate, dark chocolate. So it'll be interesting to see what it tastes like with the butter. Yeah, cocoa butter. Candy, whatever we want to call it. I just don't like calling it chocolate because it's not actually chocolate. So I like to be different. I'm hoping I don't have a ton of this left, just because I don't like wasting anything. And I mean, I can use it at some point. I have lots of molds. I can do all kinds of things, but I'm trying to kind of stick to the plan of what I'm doing for Mother's Day chocolates. So I have a batch of beans from Ecuador that I'm going to be doing dark chocolate with. I'm going to do a 77% dark. The last dark I did was a 77% sugar free, so I used Truvia powder for that one. This one I'm going to do sugar. But those particular beans make really nice dark chocolate. So I can do some bonbons, pralines, whatever. I'll probably end up doing them with that pistachio stuff because I'm sure I'm going to have lots left. So I may do a batch of dark. I also want to do some dairy-free chocolates. So when I do the dark, I'm going to do some dairy-free and nut-free, of course. I do already have nut-free. Those raspberry ones are nut-free, so. And look, we do have enough to do it, and we have a little tiny bit left to fill the ones that didn't get filled quite full. That actually worked out perfectly. I'll remember that next time for the batch. It makes 2 molds full. These truly are beautiful. They're filled nicely. They look good. They taste good. I hope they debar nicely too. I'm kind of taking my time with this just because by the time we're done this, then the raspberry ones aren't quite firm enough, but by the time I'm done this, they will be. And then we can go straight from these into filling the raspberry ones. And I did also reheat the white chocolate, so cocoa butter candy. So by the time we're done filling the raspberry, we should be able to mold the next batch. So, all right, I think we're pretty good. I'm gonna hammer this down. Just want to make sure that I'm getting I'm also gonna take some paper towel. Actually, I can just use this and scrape all that off so we get that. I don't want any of that stuff lingering around. And we want a nice clean surface for when we do the filling. So we'll be back in 1 minute.